Welcome back to the Olympic Zone. Tonight, Central Oregon native Ashton Eaton competes in day one of the decathlon. That's right, Emily. Eaton is on a quest to become the third decathlete ever to win back-to-back gold medals. In part 3 of my exclusive sit-down interview with the Mountain View grad, we talked about how much longer he can keep this up and what's next after the games. Have you ever thought about these might be your last games? Do you know how much you have left in the tank? Is that has that ever crossed your mind?
Kind of, sort of. What happens is you have the Olympic Games and you think, I have to put 100% physically and mentally into this, because when I cross the line, good, bad, or indifferent, if I know that I've done 100%, I feel okay. What that means is basically you don't think of anything past the games because you're taking percentage away. I remember after 2012 being pretty tired, but then coming back and kind of like thinking, yeah, you know, this is why I do track. It's awesome. So it just have to be a reevaluation after the games, but it's hard to say now.
How long do you think you can keep it going?
You know, based on recent events, I don't know. Maybe it's the nature of also Olympic year training, but I've had a few more injuries this year, and I think the older you get, you know, maybe the thinner that ledge gets, just because you put your body through a lot of trauma over the years, and it's really hard to say. I've seen athletes who do my event that have gone until they're like 36. I've seen athletes who go till they're 32. You know, I'm 28. I'll be 32 by the time the next games come around, but I don't know, it's hard to say.
After the games, rest and relaxation a little bit?
Absolutely.
Vacation? Where do you go for that?
Absolutely. Yeah, you take a big sigh of relief, I think, after the Olympics. Or just all this weight comes off. And you really go visit friends and family, and you spend some time just really not being an athlete. And I don't even know what that looks like. In 2012, we just went and toured around Europe, which was awesome, and just ate all the food, all the desserts in every country, multiple times a day, you know. So I think the same type of deal.
Do you ever feel conflicted when you miss out on those friends and family times?
No, and that's probably the sad part, because maybe as we get older, but when we were younger, no. It was like, this is just what you do to try to be successful. Like, I can't take time away from training. I cannot go on this camping trip, or I cannot drive 2.5 hours to see you, because sitting in a car there and back is not optimal for me to run really fast the next day of training like I need to. So I think the bad part is you don't feel conflicted, because that's how important it is. You're putting everything before them.
Have you been planning for life after track, or what you'd like to do after you're done competing?
It's funny, I've been putting thought into thinking about it. But other than that, it's something that Brianna and I've kind of talked about. Like, what are your interests outside of track? It's like, well, I don't know. To kind of figure that out, I suppose. It's a very interesting profession where you find something that you love and you do it, but it doesn't last as long as you, because it's a physical thing. Like, you can't do track at this level forever. So you actually have to find something else.
What kind of legacy do you hope to leave behind when you're done competing? What do you hope people say about Ashton Eaton?
So the way I look at it is, before I broke the world record, somebody else did. And that person was the one who kind of inspired me to see what was possible. They're the first person to score 9,000 points. And while everybody may have thought, is 9,000 points possible? They were the first ones to do it. And I think, what if they didn't do it? Would I have? Maybe not. And so to me, I saw the importance of their achievement in that aspect, to show people what is possible.
I don't know, Emily, if Eaton is able to win gold in Rio, I think he should go for it again in Tokyo to try to become the first decathlete ever to win 3 gold medals.
I am right there with you. Well, Eaton is still focused on gold medal number 2, as you can catch him right here on NBC in prime time as he wraps up day 1 of the competition.